Hey everybody, I'm Mad Max, and we are testing a new concept. So, fucking Twitch won't let me log in. I don't know what's going on. It's been a few days, they still won't let me log in. So, I'm just not gonna use them anymore. I'm gonna stream on my Discord. And this is a proof of concept. I'm in my voice chat. I have my, my chat pulled up if anybody wants to say anything in that particular channel. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't think anybody's going to show up because it's fucking 1 o'clock on a Wednesday, but who knows. Anyway, I'm reacting to Ben Eller's Stuff Does series. And I think it's funny. That's why I'm going to react to it. I'm also going to turn it way down. There we go. That should be good enough. All right, let's do this.
I'm Uncle Ben. Here's some stuff Mastodon does. Mastodon likes to tune low. This is their standard tuning, and they use it most of the time.
I just like the band. And also this dude's humor. I love his dead-eyed stare. He's got that down.
Sometimes they tune the bottom string down lowlier. They use this tuning for special occasions. Sometimes they like to tune the bottom string down even more lowlier. They use this tuning a lot.
Even more lowlier. That isn't tuned right.
In order to conjure up a great master tone, I recommend starting off with an old school British style tube amplifier. Myself, I am using my Kemper Profiler, which is a new school German engineered amplifier which does not contain tubes, but it is, however, using a profile of an old school British style tube amplifier, a Marshall JCM 800.
Use old thing. Here I am using old thing to new thing to emulate old thing. Very good.
I recommend starting off with all of the EQ controls set at noon and the gain turned up very high. Many old school British tube amplifiers don't have enough gain on tap to do the medals, so in order to give your amp a kick in the seat of the amp pants, I recommend using a boost pedal. Myself, I am using this brand new Sir Sheba Drive Reloaded. On a lot of the early recordings, Brent had more treble and gain on his tone than Bill, so don't be afraid to add those onto your boost pedal, like so. Mastodon likes to run riffs in one position of the neck, then move them to another position.
The part I love is that he's actually a really good guitarist. So the humor and the actual competency at the guitar work, it just makes me laugh. Also, I've spoken to him in chat, and he's a really nice dude.
Mastodon likes to play riffs that are double-picked. I recommend using a downward pick slanting position in order to make the string changing more easier.
Ugh, makes my hands tremble just looking at that. God, I wish I could play guitar. I had a couple of guitars when I was younger, and it didn't go well. Did not go well at all. Could not get my hands to do the things.
Sometimes Mastodon likes to harmonize their riffs.
I fucking love the poses. That shit needs to come back when he does a fourth one, if he ever does a fourth one. Between the wacky poses, the death stare, and a meme in the third video that he uses often to great hilarious effect.
Typically in a non-diatonic fashion, which means they are not staying within any particular scale. Oftentimes they do this by simply playing the exact same riff moved somewhere higher up on the neck of the guitar. One of their favorite types of harmonies are major thirds, which means you just play the exact same riff, but 4 frets higher than the other guy. One of Mastodon's other favorite types of harmonies is fifths. This sound typically reminds me of Slayer. In order to create these kinds of harmonies to make friends and influence others, simply play a riff in one position,
then have the other guitar play the exact same riff
7 frets above.
I love his dry-ass humor.
They do this a lot.
See, that looks really hard to do. And when you have shaky fingers like me, it is really hard to do.
Mastodon likes to hybrid pick a lot.
That's my
using
favorite.
A combination of the pick and the fingers to strike notes. Brent does this with his middle finger and ring finger, especially on the highest strings.
See, that's how you can tell he's an uncle right there. Beer on the toilet, imparting advice. I cannot imagine how long it would take to memorize that shit.
Mastodon loves to use lots of open strings, especially in their chords, to create an eerie, droning sound. Mastodon rocks.
Drink.
Hi, I'm Uncle Ben. This is stuff Gojira does. Gojira likes to tune down one whole step to D standard. It's a lower standard, like your mom's second husband.
Ha! Very good.
Sometimes they also use a tuning that is one step more lower on the bottomest string.
You can also tell that he really found his comedic chops in this one. He found what worked in the last one, what didn't work, and he just went for it. And it works a lot better in the third one. That's when he really nailed it down, but the quality from Mastodon to Gojira to Meshuggah is just nuts. And it makes me laugh, so fuck it.
In order to sound like Gojira, use a guitar with humbuckers and get an EVH 5153 like this one. You should try using settings similar to these. Salt and pepper to taste.
Ah, very good.
Or you could use a crimper profile of a 5153 if you want to avoid getting the cops called on you again this week.
Raining blood in Major. Ouch.
I'm coming, Officer Johnson. Gojira really loves a gallop. I also love horses. Be sure to always begin your gallops with a downstroke.
Also, notice, wearing a Mastodon t-shirt while he's doing a Gojira video. See, what he should have done was, in the third one, he should wear that Mastodon shirt and then a Gojira shirt underneath the Mastodon shirt.
Gojira uses drones a lot. Drones are going to be very important in the future, so learn to use them now.
God damn it.
One of Gojira's trademark silly sounds is the use of pick scrapes in their riff. The basic idea is to lightly mute the strings with the left hand, and then with the picking hand turn the pick almost vertical and lightly sweep through the strings, scraping across the side of the pick, from high to low. Sometimes for extra tonal variance and harmonic chaos, they will also glide the left hand down the strings as they execute the pick scrape.
That's just a gimmick. That's a goofy gimmick. It's a silly sound.
Gojira aren't happen to just use power chords like all the other boys. They use a combination of major and minor dyads in their riff for extra variety, which is, after all, the spice of life.
Of course. Uncle Ben dropping truth bombs and guitar bombs. That almost sounds like a Doom song.
Georgina sure must like Ed Van Halen because sometimes they will do a tapping.
Ed Van Halen, that bricked me the first time I heard it, just because it's such a ridiculous way to refer to him.
Touching the neck of the guitar is illegal in many countries, but is socially acceptable in France.
God damn it.
A huge part of Godzilla's sound is their use of inverted power chords in standard tuning.
The mispronunciations are the funniest shit ever for me, for some reason. Maybe it's because I mispronounce words on purpose all the time. Like, calling gingerbread gingerbread, just because it pisses my roommate off. For whatever reason, he's the one who showed me the video where gingerbread came from, but he fucking hates when I call it that, and it makes me want to do it more.
Gojira has been known to combine inversions and gallops to a devastating effect. Florida Gojira line will do a tremolo pick at you.
It's fun and easy to do.
Just keep your wrist straight and vibrate from the elbow.
See, I could probably do that. I mean, not with the fucking left hand, but with the right hand I could. But I wouldn't be able to do
Gojira
it.
likes whales. I also like whales, probably even better than Cheez-Its.
Gasp! Uncle Ben with the hot takes.
Sometimes these French boys just want to make noise. That's okay. Noises are neat.
Noises are neat! I cannot wait for him to do more hilarious videos.
Sometimes Gojira likes to do a pinch, but not like the kind of pinch your youth pastor used to give you. A pinch harmonic makes the string squeal, which is different from how you squealed on your youth pastor and got him fired.
God damn it. Best joke of the video.
Gortar are good boys.
Well, here we go again.
And Uncle Ben. This is stuff Meshuggah does. Meshuggah are sweet.
So, I'm going to explain the facial that he makes. It is called the Meshuggah facial, or it's called the Meshuggah face. And it's basically, you have the sad face, and you also have your bottom teeth out. Because apparently that's what the guitarist guy looks like when he does the thing. And I think it's hysterical when he does it because he has a very exaggerated version of that. So, for blind people, if you're wondering why I'm laughing at random point, that's why. He's doing the Meshuggah face, and the Meshuggah face makes me laugh.
Swedish boys that make big noise. When they were smaller, they had less string. When they got bigger, they put more string on gortar for chunky sound.
For chunky.
When they got even more biglier, they were finally able to afford 8 strings for their gortar. Those boys are big spenders.
There it is. If you don't make the face, you're not playing Meshuggah right. It's a scientific law of nature, apparently.
Maybe one day they will afford 12-string guitar. My favorite. Michigan has used all kinds of amps for their sound. Like
My
Misha
favorite!
Amplifier, Marcia Valve State, Line 6 Pod, and Fraggle Axe Effects. One of the keys to Marshmallow's tone is a boost with tight bass. They have 33 pedal. I do not.
Literally, the only thing that could make his humor videos funnier is if he happened to have a wall eye. Like one lazy eye that just kind of drifts. Because his dead eye stare is perfect. But if he had the ability to walleye just a little bit, it would be just that much more unsettling and it would be so much funnier.
I have Dirty Tree pedal for making tone tight as frog butthole.
The shocked look on his face. Wow!
Excuse me. Marsupial knows how to put extra power into their chords. Instead of using 2 or 3 note power chords like the other boys, Meshuggah puts 4 notes in theirs for extra power. It's my favorite. Meshuggah likes to make rubber riff by doing bendy boys on a big string.
Neat. He is in fact doing bendy boys on a big string. Show off.
There was this one time Mushroom Burger made a song that just uses gallops. I like this song so much I added it to my playlist of best songs that make me think of ponies.
Slow pan to the Meshuggah face. Every time it bricks me.
Meshuggah makes music with mathemagic by using polymeters. Just think about it like you're back in a schoolhouse.
So, I will admit, I have tried to understand why Meshuggah appeals to me as a band, because generally, I'm not the biggest fan of their vocals. And it turns out I like polymetered music, and I didn't know what it was until I watched this video and he explained it using beats, because I like beats. And apparently, that's how I learn math, is by using beats and other things I like.
and teacher asks you a question. Thomas is a drum man who has 4 beats 4 times for a total of 16 beats. Frederick and Martin are guitar boys with a riff that takes 7 beats. How many times can they play together and be friends? Thomas has 4 beats 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gortar riff is 7 beats long. They have enough time to play it 2 times, and then they give him 2 more beats because they're friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Check the math, it works out. That's how the last riff in New Millennium Cyanide Christ works. Let's listen. Thomas will play the guitar boy's riff on his feet like a good friend. There are so many fun ways to make 16, like 5 and 5 and 5 and 1, like you hear in Crudo Chameleons. Let's run the numbers and find out. It's my favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 16. But sometimes 4 beats 4 times isn't enough for Mars Bar, and they need to play 4 beats 8 times for a total of 32 beats. The intro of their romantic song Spasm is a perfect example of this. We'll listen now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes they take Thomas's 4 beats and divide them into 8 baby beats, or like schoolboys call them 8th notes. 4 measures with these baby beats gives us 32 8th notes. How to make 32? Let me show you. Their romantic song Close Sky Visual is a good example of this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2.
That is a head fuck.
And 5 and 1 and 2.
For whatever reason, like, when you see it like that or hear it like that, it makes no fucking sense. But when I hear it without all of that, it just makes my brain happy. And I have a theory it has to do with all my fractals and shit. But anyway.
Big winner. Just like many friendships, sometimes this gets complicated.
That is the quintessential Meshuggah face. And that is the quintessential polymetered shit that he got down there.
You can make your own Meshuggah riffs by looking around the house and saying things that you see. It's my favorite, like this frozen fish head. Or my dog Turkey. Frozen fish head, my dog Turkey. Sounds like a riff to me. Now we turn the mouth words into notes, and we're done. It's my favorite. Frozen fish head, my dog Turkey. How many times can we say that in 16 beats? Frozen fish head, my dog Turkey.
This is the silliest shit ever.
My dog Turkey. Frozen fish head, 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 my dog Turkey.
Thumb up. Fucking show off.
But it's not all hard work for those Swedish boys. Sometimes they take it easy and do simple.
Bro, you're gonna get lockjaw if you keep doing that shit.
Francis Thornberry mainly plays solos in two styles. One is melodic majesty influenced by his hero, Alvin Hogwarts.
Strings pulled at random, or straws pulled at random. I misread that. I thought he was being funny.
Meanwhile, his other style sounds like crazy space robots.
Yeah? That is what crazy space robot sounds like.
Sometimes Chicken Tikka Meshuggah takes their cords to the bath and gives them a clean.
Well, they can't be dirty boys all the time.
Meshuggah are the best boys. If this video is for you and you want more, you can have more.
I love that he keeps pointing off camera. He doesn't point in the middle, and that makes me laugh because I do the same fucking thing, but he has eyes, so, you know.
Check out Patreon page, patreon.com/Guitars.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
That fucking dead eye stare. So anyway, that is the proof of concept. I will tag Ben. I hope he sees it. I hope he gets a kick out of my rambling. I mean, I'm not very good at reactions. I'm more of a gamer, but you know, whatever. I liked his stuff so much, I reacted to it. There you go. So I have been Mad Max, and I will see you all next time.